My name is Patricia Ngwena from South Africa, currently residing in Ireland. By profession, I'm a systematic theologian with a focus in creation, which makes it really important for me to be ecologically sensitive. Our theme is actually based on 7 days, and sexual renewal is based on a number of things within the 7 day period. I will be posting my recordings every day for the 7 days, starting on the first, from the first to the seventh. On day one, I'll be talking about rebirthing. Day two is nourishing. Day three is cultivating. Day four is communing, and day five is about sharing. Day six is valuing, and day seven is about celebration. I'm going to start with day one today. Thank you all for coming to my space and sharing with me this special moment where we think and take a deep breath and we say thank you, Lord, for the day that we have made. And we appreciate the space that we are as we are sharing the space and as we are, all of us within the Earth community. Thank you again. Let me start with my day one theme, rebirthing. The story of rebirth from a theological perspective is illustrated eloquently in Matthew 1, verse 18 to 23. Among our social circles, rebirth is more than a conversation among ourselves to make a new beginning. It is the attainment of a new life in different cycles and seasons. From the perspective of indigence, where I come from, where I belong as an indigenous African woman, rebirth is solely based on faith, religiosity, and wisdom knowledge. In the Matthew narratives, two things are distinctly exposed. First, the genealogy of the infant or the new life. And the second thing that is exposed is the rebirth, is that rebirth is not celebrated by all parties. Through King Herod in Jerusalem, jealousy, hate, and malice is exposed. He conducts a merciless search, hunting down an infant through the entire region. The king's officials had no documentation on or any kind of the wanted infant. King Herod therefore issued a decree that all infants under the age of 2 years to be killed. Rebirth, outlined in the story of creation from an African worldview, is a continuing phenomenon. How we relate to each other as humanity and how we relate to the natural and wild worlds says much about our own spirituality and values. Ancestors, the spiritual realm in brackets, which I put it here for you, those that can see, forms an inseparable part of our communities. The concept of ancestry as custodian of the earth plays an important role in unifying African cultures and belief systems, which brings forth highly articulated ecological overtones. Ancestors in this concept not only are perceived as custodians of the land in morality, but also the unconquered, I like the word, the unconquered everlasting bridge between humanity, the natural world, and the spirit world. The role of the ancestors is to connect ecologically sensitive as well as non-ecological sensitive communities to the ancestors and ultimately to the creator, which is the supreme being of all the universe and all that is in it. Therefore, exploitation and abuse towards creation is regarded as taboo in the African worldview. It is completely unacceptable and it is shunned by the communities. To emphasize the notion of rebirthing in our theme today, The African indigenes refer to the ecosystems as the kincentric ecology to capture the relations between individuals, groups of peoples, across communities, and ecology. Describing kincentric ecology as kindred spirit of oneness within the Earth community can be valuable and meaningful, but only when humanity views the surroundings as kin, including all life forms and ecosystems. It is a belief system among indigenes that they remain interconnected with all life forms. From a spiritual perspective, living in harmony as the Earth community enhances livelihoods in all spheres of life. Thank you for listening on our day one theme. I'll be joining you again tomorrow on day two of our theme. Thank you again.